Breaking news out of Colombia tonight, a verdict in the first federal hate crime trial involving gender identity. What's next for Wrdw, accused of killing Dime Doe? We'll get the latest from Colombia in just a moment. But first, new information out of Athens tonight on the suspect charged with killing 22-year-old Laken Riley, that nursing student at Augusta University killed at the University of Georgia's campus. Classes canceled in Athens today to mourn that young student, a junior on the dean's list. And tonight, police revealed the suspect lives in Athens, but is not a U.S. citizen. Wrdw live for us in the newsroom with the latest on all this. And Audrey, what are investigators saying about this suspect?
Well, they tell us his name is Jose Antonio Ibarra, and he's the only suspect in this case. And as you mentioned, he lives in Athens, but is not a U.S. citizen. Police say the evidence against Ibarra is robust, even before searching his apartment. Now, family, friends, and students are left trying to understand what happened.
I want to again express my most sincerest condolences to the family of Laken Riley and her community of friends, both here at UGA and Augusta University. This is heartbreaking. This is a heartbreaking time for the university.
Jose Antonio Ibarra is being charged with multiple crimes, including malice and felony murder, aggravated battery, kidnapping, concealing the death of another, and several other charges. He's being held in the Clark County Jail.
The investigation suggests that they had no relationship. He did not know her at all. I think this was a crime of opportunity where he saw an individual and bad things happened.
Police say it was a crime of opportunity, and the young nursing student was killed from blunt force trauma. Evidence suggests the suspect acted alone, and police say surveillance cameras played a vital role in zeroing in on him.
Our work, however, is not done. We are continuing to collect evidence and urge members of the community who may have pertinent information to call UGA Police Department.
Tonight, police say there's no current threat to the community, but students and those who live nearby have been doing things differently since the crime happened.
I've noticed that there's a lot more people traveling in packs now, and there's a lot less people wearing AirPods in. So I have noticed that. Just like earlier, I was in the Starbucks, and usually you go in there, you see a group of guys or a group of girls, maybe one or two. Now it's like just four of them in there.
This case has been a combined effort with the GBI, UGA Police Department, Athens Clark County Police, and other local agencies joining in. They're asking anyone with any information to call them. We'll have that number on our website at wrdw.com.
It certainly was a team effort and a fast arrest today. Audrey, you also mentioned Ibarra is not a U.S. citizen. Do we know where he's from?
Well, a reporter asked that question at the news conference, and the answer wasn't really certain, but the UGA police chief said the suspect is possibly from Venezuela.
Wrdw in our newsroom tonight. Audrey, thanks for the update there. New at 11, a verdict in the first federal hate crime trial based on gender identity. The jury found Wrdw guilty on all three charges for the murder of a transgender woman in Allendale. Her name is Dime Doe. He was found guilty of murder, using a firearm to commit murder, and obstruction of justice. One of the main issues of the trial was if he burned the clothing worn by Doe to try and conceal the crime. At a news conference after that verdict, the Doe family lawyer had this to say.
And the wheels of justice, they have turned slowly, but today we are there. This case stands as a testament to our committed effort to fight violence that is targeted against those who may identify as a member of the opposite sex, for their sexual orientation, or for any other protected characteristic.
They say it could be 3 months until Wrdw is sentenced. There's no date set for that yet, but he could face up to life in prison. The next big test in the Republican primary gets underway in just a matter of hours now.